Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. Today, we have a battle from two teams in the ACC, a conference that now sprawls all across the country. This is an important matchup, as we're going to see the North Carolina Tar Heels taking on the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to... but give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, it's Criswell. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. It's a shotgun run call. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking to throw, it's Criswell. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Loss of 8. Now, 4th down.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. Kick is up and no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. Throws a stiff arm. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out.
at the 34-yard line. Of the first quarter, the game score.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the... Hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Scanning the field, it's Criswell. The tight end has got it, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And the ball is picked off. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Keeper for the first down and more. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
First down and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Haynes. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's James.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Fighting him off. Finds room at the 30. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Hamilton. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Pass caught. Second down now. To throw, it's Criswell. Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. And the Tar Heels looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the football. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. With the catch, it's Hamilton. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, one of the ways a quarterback does a good job of making sure all the receivers are alive and in play is you never lock in on one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, you survey the field, look at the coverage, and here he finally finds the right guy for a nice pickup.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. Scanning the field, it's Criswell. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Tar Heels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They're going to run it. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Johnson. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. And they heave it deep downfield. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it second and medium. Here's that defense shifting again. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Orangemen. And they go in front here in the second half.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
They're setting out to try the BAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And the Tar Heels come to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Dropping back, it's Criswell. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's moving out of the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he's got it at the 15. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Bringing pressure. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Criswell. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver, and then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but a big gain puts them in enemy territory. Ball spotted at the 48.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Tar Heels will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. This is Syracuse 14, North Carolina 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Criswell. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. That run moves the ball to the 16. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's James. Gets some space around the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the left side with a toss. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass this time. Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's an option look. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Criswell. He's running out of time here. A short completion of the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
High completion, good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll test the right side here. Finding space at the 20. Breaking through defenders. Touchdown, Syracuse. Still no answer for this offense. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Play action here on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into the